the law, and the word was Allah. Nothing would exist if Allah did not create it. Nothing would exist if Allah did not create. Let's go back on the track and embark on a trip through space to a time and place when everything was dark. Afar from any star, remotely distant. In the beginning when life was non-existent. Allah created himself. Allah self-created all knowledge before man first originated from the Son of Man, but he begot not a son, for Allah is one, and besides him there is none. But still it was dark, not a spark in the night, so from the mind he shined and blind like a divine light. Then in the cosmic burst, a star dispersed and first began to expand throughout the universe. So light was shed and spread to infinity, and the stars, the sun and moon would soon begin to be. As planets evolved and revolved like satellites in orbit to absorb the rays of sunlight, rotating, spinning, beginning to take form, until gradually the galaxy was born. Then Allah gave birth to the planet Earth, the land, the heavens, and the seven seas, and made it one of the 9 planets to circle the sun as it spun at 360 degrees. Then clouds were formed with storms and brought forth rain to quicken the earth and moisten the dry terrain. The seeds were sown and grown, and soon grass would shoot as trees took root and began to bear fruit. The land was divided by oceans and great seas, with rivers that ran like the Nile and Euphrates. And fish swam and birds flew through the skies, and animals roamed the plain, and they too multiplied as each and every living thing began to sing, giving praise to the King for bringing life and love and peace and harmony will manifest. Then Allah blessed the night as the sun set in the west. As I turn to face the east, giving grace. Now you're drifting through space. You're drifting through space, drifting through space, drifting through space. Now close your eyes and visualize and realize that we're all drifting through space. From black dirt, Allah created and prostrated the first man and had him given the name of Adam. Inside died like the fetal position, within a mother's womb still in total submission to the will of Allah. But he was soon to be awoken, stretching forth until darkness was broken. Then he sat upright in the light of truth, saying Allahu Akbar, for his life is proof that Allah is merciful, the most benevolent, and knower of all, for he is all intelligent. Then he chose to rise and rose and began to stand tall and became Khalifa over all the living things throughout the planet Earth, and given the keys to this great universe. Then he first realized that Allah had uplifted him with knowledge and wisdom and mentally gifted him, so he bowed his head and 7 times he softly said, Glory be to my Lord the Great, and tears were shed. But tears of joy for Adam was more than grateful, but still alone and without a mate until woman was made to complement the man and coexist in paradise when life began from a single pair, the first trace of the human race. As we drift through space, we're drifting through space, drifting through space, drifting through space. Now close your eyes and visualize and realize that we're all drifting through space.